Hello everyone, welcome on in and happy Monday. I hope everyone has had a great day or will have a great day after a nap. We are back again with some more Rails of Mourning, our pulp noir campaign set in the world of Eberron. The music you're hearing right now is by Arcanix. It's called The Black Cat, and you can find it over at the YouTube library of royalty-free music. Music and sound effects during the game will be by Sirenscape. The overlay, starting soon screen, character information, and maps were made by me in Incarnate. Our amazing character art was made by Nathan. Brain. Oh, if you want to catch up with this campaign or the Eve of Ruin campaign or any other of our D&D and TTRPG stuff, we can find it over at the YouTube channel. Please go and subscribe to the channel because there will be more content coming there in the very near future. So you don't miss anything fun. And then you can pop on over to our Discord channel and talk about it, or check out art in progress, or memes, or pet pictures, or music, or all that fun stuff. And then, last but not least, if you want to see what you can do to help or hinder the party, type in !perks in the chat to see what you can do with your channel points.
Please help us.
Oh, come on, you have hero points you can use. All of you.
Party.
Please give us items.
Magic items.
The
Yes,
last
we haven't
time,
had one in a while.
the last time someone redeemed a wandering boss, the party got to fight an Arcana lot.
I just want a new magical item. Is that so much to ask?
I mean, you
Apparently.
bought out an entire toy store with magical toys.
Yeah, but that's not for my character, though.
I mean, that's true. Anyway, let's go around.
And yes, it was children toys, just to make that clear.
Uh-huh. I believe you. I was there, I know that.
I'm not going that way. Nope.
Since like the last session, I've been waiting for someone to make a comment like that. It has finally happened.
I mean,
Yeah.
Cassie has figured out prestidigitation is very useful.
Dragonborn.
Yeah, I was about to say, you have so many magical things that will do magical things now.
Like,
Moving on.
Uh-huh. Are you sure? I mean, I can provide you a shovel if you want to dig the hole any deeper.
It's fine. Prestidigitation is a very useful cantrip, just saying. Let's go around the table, introduce ourselves and our characters. And let's start with Andy.
Yes.
Yes.
I think that's me. Normally it is. And I think today as well. At least in this context.
You think? Wow.
Well, yeah, I know. Shocking. It did hurt, I will say. But yes, okay. I think I'm Andy, and I will be portraying Craren, the illusionist wizard. And people once took tomato pills as medicine back in the 1800s. A medical tomato craze occurred in the U.S. thanks in part to an Ohio physician, Dr. John Cook Bennett, who claimed tomatoes could ease or cure a multitude of ailments, including diarrhea, indigestion, cholera, jaundice, and violent bilious attacks. Dr. Bennett partnered with the drug manufacturer Archibald Miles to produce tomato pills called Dr. Miles, a compound extract of tomato. And, well, yeah, hundreds of thousands of people bought into it and purchasing tomato extract pills, but, well, yeah, didn't quite have the intended effect. Apparently, tomatoes don't cure cholera.
Who'd have thought?
Are you sure?
I'm sure
Have you
insofar
tried?
as to suggest that the people who did try it, maybe they didn't necessarily die from cholera, but from a variety of other side effects. So while they didn't die of cholera, it allowed for something else to happen. So there's that.
Like all those fun people who like, I got the COVID shot and then, well, my friend got a COVID shot and then she died. It's like, yes, Susan, she got hit by a truck.
Oh no, not Susan.
Susan.
Anyway, Terris.
Hello, I'm Sir Terris, your friendly neighborhood ferret. Today I'll be portraying Oren Weaver, the albino drow bard. And did you know that crows have been documented deliberately sliding down snowy roofs for what appears to be no practical reason, then walking back up and doing it again?
So
They want to have fun too.
I love crows.
Yeah.
Cause crows just wanna have fun.
Crows are just weird little dudes.
They really are. I love crows. I love all corvids. Jackdaws are a little bit creepy, but I love them all the same. Psycole.
Hello, I am Psycole. I am playing Remus Dodon, the Kalashtar Barbarian Fighter, and I have my dad jokes for you. Is everyone appropriately
No.
braced?
Bracing.
Okay, I'm braced.
Okay,
Cringe.
everybody ready? What is the sleepiest fruit? An apricot. Okay, how does Moses make coffee? He brews it.
No.
And what did the sushi say to the bumblebee? Wasabi.
No.
Yeah, that is so stupid, but so funny.
Lillith, can I get a drawing of that?
Sure.
Yay!
Just send me the dad
I
joke.
just remembered as well. I gotta resize the things. Fuck.
It's fine. I only stream once a week. Don't worry.
I'm doing it tomorrow.
Just send me the dad joke. Cycle and I will draw it for Joe.
Yay! Talking sushi. Nathan.
Hello. Bear with me. Things. Hello, I'm Nathan, otherwise known as the Arcanix, and today I'm playing Romulus Seldor on the Kalashtar Hexblade Warlock and only got book of the party, and I have two facts today. First fact being, kind of related to an item, well, a food item that we were chowing down on earlier, ice cream. Did you know that Japanese ice cream flavors include cactus, raw horse flesh, squid gut, pit viper, goat, charcoal, collagen, and Viagra?
The taste of Viagra.
It doesn't specify, but maybe. Did you also? This is a little
it's just
bonus
that
one.
good
Did you
at
also
hunting
know?
Uh-huh.
Did you also know that there? So that Latin for orchid is basically means testicle. Did you know there is a thing called fox testicle ice cream?
I
Also known as fox
actually
orchid
knew that.
ice cream.
I managed to have that fly me by a couple of months ago, and it was so bizarre that it was I need to look this shit up now. And it's aha, now it makes a whole lot more sense.
Yes. And my second main fact, the magic word abracadabra was first used, apparently, to ward off malaria.
I mean, I knew it was there to ward off illnesses, but not the brain. No, it's not Viagra. It's malaria. I got stuck on the
abracadabra
Viagra
was said
ice
to ward
cream.
off-
I mean, that's another word
Well,
for it.
warding off
Abracadabra.
Viagra can't be that hard, right?
Lillith.
Hi,
High five.
I'm Lily, or Lil's Queen of Ducks.
High five.
Also,
Quack.
hi, P-Sen. Hi, P-Sen. How was a good boy? And my brain just died. I am playing Zin'dra Morwen, the High Elf Death Domain Cleric. Oh, you can look at the lickies. God damn it, I'm so easily distracted today.
It's okay.
I was about to say Life Domain Cleric with like the bunny ears. Like, Life Domain. Sure.
Keep these idiots alive, domain.
Yeah, keep these idiots alive, domain.
Hi.
Oi, 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 oi.
I need to look.
Oi. Hi.
I need to look into making that as a subclass to keep this idiots alive domain. You know, where you heal by snark and things of the sort.
Oh, that would be so
That
funny.
is So I would
Like a
happily
bard
draw that
class?
for you.
Oh yeah, I actually wrote a bard subclass for a thing that me and Nathan knows about.
Oh.
I'll tell you after the stream. But hi, I'm Adana or Joe or you there since Lillith is here. I am the GM and channel runner around these parts. And did you know that wrapping gifts has been a thing since the 2nd century BC? Wrapping them specifically in paper. Because not long after paper was invented in China in the 2nd century BC or BCE, someone smart went, hey, we can wrap gifts in this. But the commercially available wrapping paper that we know today was not invented until 1917 by the Hall brothers. Hence, Hallmark. That's my ice cream. Thank you.
But mother.
It's my ice cream now.
Condensation is making it freeze to my notepad. And by notepad, I mean notepad. Hi. So, anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time?
No.
Go Psycole. Go Psycole. Go Psycole. It's your birthday.
No, that was June.
Hey!
So last time, Zin'dra penned a long letter to Derek about the shit she appears to have been employed into.
She
students
just
will
want a
start returning-
raise, it's fine.
Yeah, the students all start returning to school, and Zin'dra and Romulus head out to the toy shop to go and buy some bits and pieces. And Oren goes out to buy some incense, and Remus annoys Craren to get his attention like a fucking cat, and then basically turns around and asks for something.
But you are a cat.
I am a cat. What happens? Yes, so Zin'dra goes to a toy shop, basically buys everything. Romulus asks what it's all about, and Zin'dra volunteers that she basically it's for a children's school, Children's Hope. What did I write there? Home.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there going, what does that say? Hope. Children's Hope. Home.
Yeah, it's a hope of children, the toys.
Yes. Because her sister runs it, and she might need to butter her sister up slightly in some way, shape, or form because of whatever something's gone on in the past. Romulus explains that the twins grew up in an orphanage, and that we've only recently found out that we're Kalashtar, and cue sad music. Remus is pestering Craren to basically help him find a way to get Romulus out of the contract with the Hags. Craren suggests it is a good idea to possibly send some messages to the Hags to see if they would be willing to negotiate, given that Remus doesn't necessarily know what he has to negotiate with, but is suggesting a vial of his blood might be a good way to get him Romulus out of the contract. Zin'dra sends Romulus back to Zin'dra and Romulus head off to Lena's to buy a bag of holding, a broom of flying, and a chest of preserving, which she then promptly gives to Oren. Romulus gets the broom of flying, and all of the toys and everything else goes in the bag of holding. Oren goes upstairs to steal a familiar from the hag and casts Find Familiar. and returns to the party with an 8-legged creature with a smoky vortex in its center.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
And basically rubs it in to one of the hags about the fact he stolen the fucker in the first place. Oren intends to try and use the familiar to get information about what the hag's schemes are, but that is to be determined. It's early afternoon, and so we decide to head up to the school. Given that Remus needs to find Professor Anada to understand whether or not his boys that he basically bullied to going back to school have actually gone to school. Romulus wants to understand a bit more about the different towers of magic, and Zin'dra is basically questioning where Oren's new friend has come from. They head up via one of the pylons and get various different effects from the spells as we go up, and we come to the entrance to the School of Illusion and Enchantment. Remus is unimpressed, decides to walk in. He notices the guy that he bullied last night into coming to school, and effectively walks over to make sure he's done what he was supposed to do. At which point Professor Anada intercepts. Various conversations happen, which includes Romulus stepping in and mentally communicating with her, to which he volunteers to be experimented on in some way, shape or form. Craren then starts his usual discussion about whether or not it would be a good idea to have the railroad come to this location, which Anada effectively communicates with the other council members, and they just need to hash stuff out and draft some documents together. And a future, so hash that all out. Aaron provides a calling card. The professor believes she recognizes Zin'dra from one of her family's banquets. Oren offers support with some lessons, and the professor suggests he may be able to support with an experiment. Remus is effectively playing with a wisp, and Zin'dra goes over to talk to the Warforged that's in the room, and then I basically stopped making notes because I think I had to run out. But I think where we've got to is agreed in principle. Agreed in principle for train. Need to write out documents and experiments. With Romulus being the subject of.
Yes.
That sounds about right. You can have a point of inspiration. If you already have one, you can bounce it to someone else.
I already have one. I'm fairly certain Romulus might need one. Does Romulus need it?
Just say yes at this point.
No, actually, I don't.
Ah, well, in that case, Zin'dra?
I also have one because I didn't roll any dice last time.
Okay, well, I think that leaves Oren, because I'm fairly certain Craren took one recently. Has Oren got inspiration?
Oren also has inspiration.
Oh god.
Oh no! Is this the first time we're going to have to ask the DM whether or not they will allow us to pool it? Oh, flip me. That's the wrong pronunciation of that word. Pool it.
This stream is smart mature because we are not.
Does Craren need inspiration?
Nope.
Well, you can... Yeah, you can pull it.
Yay.
Does the DM need inspiration, maybe?
No.
Oh dear.
I have a point of inspiration.
Oh dear.
This is scary, everyone has it.
Yeah, you know what that means?
You know who we can
Oren's
give
got a massive
inspiration
boss
to?
fight.
You know who we can give inspiration to? We can give inspiration to Elos.
We can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So true. Yeah, let's do that then.
All right.
Yeah,
Give
she
it
has
to Elos,
inspiration.
Romulus can use it as a backup.
Oh, hey, Ilios. Could you give us that inspiration that we gave you, please?
No.
I'll tell you what. If you to use it, you have to get Elos to get you out of whatever situation is required for the use of the inspiration.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Something.
you have to convince him that your frustration at not getting it is less fun than you getting it.
We're screwed.
No. Yeah, Elos can have it. Absolutely. Alright then. Well, if we are all as comfortable as we are going to get, let's get started.
Yeah.
Not you, Cat. Magic hums in the air around you. Moisture seems to drip along the wall nearby. There is a murmur traveling through the room, as if hundreds of voices have left a ghost of their existence behind. Your footsteps echo on the blue and gold marble floor, and there is this metallic kind of grinding sound as the various contraptions around you move just slightly. Specifically, the large... It's not called a planetarium when it's a small thing. Brain, hello? The small model of the solar system that you currently reside in seems to move just a fraction every second or so. Brain? No, that's not my brain,
No
that's my
brain.
throat.
All of the above.
Professor Ananda is currently standing next to you, Oren. Proper, prim and poised, looking around. Well then, would you like to do the demonstration now, or would you like to choose another day?
I think
do
now's as
believe
good a
we-
time as any. Query what?
Huh?
School of Magic. What School of Magic are we working with again? I don't know.
Illusion and enchantment.
Let me find my illusion and enchantment.
It is specifically the Kalistar ability to resist spells from the Enchantment School of Magic, or any such magic that prove a challenge for the strength of will.
Shall I viciously mock him?
Has he done you any harm, as of recent?
No, but he constantly annoys me.
I feel that is
But his
between
brother is an
you.
asshole.
Well, I shall let you and your companions come up with a plan of action. I do also have students if you need someone to provide a more random sample.
I could also try and put him to sleep.
That is, again, very welcome. Any point of data is useful, even if you should fail.
He's going to look over at, that's Remus that we're tormenting, right?
Romulus.
No, Romulus.
Romulus. He's going to look over at Romulus, just, would you prefer me to viciously mock you or try and put you to sleep?
Sleep would probably be more preferred, honestly.
How about a glimpse of hell itself?
Well, I'll choose sleep over that, honestly. I'm afraid to say.
Let me see.
Oh god.
Uh-huh.
What have I gotten myself into?
I'm just trying to figure out how many d8s I roll for a 5th level sleep.
A lot.
It's a number.
That's 2d8 for. Let's see.
It's 68.
Is it 68? No, because it's an
No.
additional 2d8 for each level.
Okay,
up
you start at
first.
5d8 at level 1.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13d8.
So 1, 7 at
Yeah,
level
5.
2.
5 plus 8, yeah, 13.
Yeah.
Let's just roll that real quick. That's 59, so I don't think it does anything to him.
It's how many hit points have you got?
85.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh god, how far? Who else is in my vicinity? Shit.
That's
Lost
a
his sleep.
sphere of 20 foot.
I mean, you have 2 elves that can't fall asleep. We can't be put to sleep, can we?
So
And it
how
goes from the
wide?
highest
How just
20 foot sphere.
20 feet still. Yeah.
Which is what?
Okay, not that one, but that one. Right. So you cast a spell, Oren, and you hear a. Is it centered on Romulus,
It should be
Yes.
centered on target, I think.
or is it centered on you?
It just says range. It doesn't say target. It doesn't
The
specify
range is
target.
90 feet, so I can put it anywhere within a 90
All right.
foot.
Creatures within 20 feet of the point you choose within range. So it's a
Yes.
So if it's on Romulus,
Mhm.
everyone else is in there.
I mean,
Except
is the circle I draw, is that visible, or do I need to let go?
No,
But
it's
it's in the
visible.
ascending area. It's in the ascending of the highest. So
So it hits the one with the highest
Oh, no.
hit points first.
starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature is affected. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me check something real quick.
Helos is asleep.
Yep.
If memory serves, yeah.
Yep.
And your
This
scorpion.
is still magical sleep, so
Oh yeah, my
Wow.
Scorpy boy is probably sleeping too.
Yep. So you cast a spell, Oren, and you feel a little bit of it, like a shuffle in your pocket, and then you see Elos just slip from Romulus' shoulder and slowly just float down to the ground.
Oh dear.
Come on, little guy. Let's get you back on my shoulder.
You hear
Carnis
scratch, scratch,
is
scratch, scratch, scratch,
continuing
scratch,
his
scratch,
habit
scratch,
of talking in Elvish. And you thought this was smart. How?
I am not a smart man. Oren says while doubled over giggling to himself, trying desperately to stay upright.
Zin'dra is pretending to be asleep against the wall.
Yeah, Oren's just going to look at you, you're an elf.
She's not gonna answer.
Wise ass.
Well, that was very enlightening. I did not know that whatever that creature was could be affected. What is that creature, by the way?
This is Elios. He is a chest weasel.
I've never
So
heard
he
of chest
can-
whistles before.
Well, he's the only one we've encountered. Basically, he's able to Wait, possess any object at will and change its
Size?
material
Ooh.
composition and size.
He's
That
a good
is
boy.
fascinating. I'm sure one of my colleagues in the transmutations department would be fascinated by him.
He's ours. Or we're his. I'm not sure which.
Do you hear this? A scratch, 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 into a notebook.
I think technically he's ours and I'm his, says Remus.
Oh yeah, Remus, the
Yes.
floating orb is still like circling your head.
I know, I'm still distracted, remember?
Yeah,
It's
I
very
know.
much like...
Yes, that's Elos's pet there.
Right. Huh.
It's the
Just
hierarchy we have in this.
So
group.
chest weasels can use Kalashtar as pets, right? Writing that down. Well then, that particular spell did not seem to work.
I'll just viciously mock him.
Yes, please.
I'm not. Hmm?
Come on, give it.
Go on.
Oh, Jesus. I don't want to say anything mean about Remus.
Do it, do it, do it, do it. We know we have some
Do it.
underbuilt anger.
Great.
No.
You volunteered.
No, you.
He's just,
Yes.
he's just going to look at you and just say, "You are the most obnoxious member of our party." And I'll need a wisdom save.
Oh, humanity.
That's the nicest, nicest way of someone saying it.
22.
Yeah, that beats it.
Wonderful. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How sad would it be if Romulus?
This on this.
It's a good job Remus can't viciously mock.
No, he will just continue a barrage of insults.
Tears rolling down his face because he doesn't believe it himself.
Well, I as a player don't want to say anything bad. Oren would have no problem.
I do imagine Oren being like kind of happily doing it in a playful way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oren is a catty bitch, so
He would basically be like, "Yeah, I understand why your parents left you at the orphanage." Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Oh, that's a good one.
When you said catty bitch, I was just reminded that my beautiful tabaxi boy Rain has vicious mockery.
well, of course he's a cat.
That's gonna be used.
I think all tabaxi should come with vicious mockery because they're catty.
Uh-huh.
And
Oren,
they're perfect for it.
Yes.
give me
What do you need from me?
Romulus.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 4 wisdom saves.
Say what?
19, 22.
Well, it's a barrage of
21.
insults. I'm not gonna have you roll
Oh,
9.
the last one hit.
I do have.
you meant like that.
I'm going to use my inspiration for that one. 21.
The 14 would probably hit as well.
Helios.
The 14 would probably hit.
Maybe.
Yeah, the 14 hits.
Okay, but maybe not as bad.
So Nathan,
I'll just do 2d4 psychic damage to you, which is 7.
so Nathan,
Hello.
you look awfully well positioned over there. Do you mind if Craren just happened to, because it's a wisdom save. It's a wisdom save, mind you. We have glimpse of hell itself. We have that's less fun, but we can do hypnotic pattern.
Oh, go on, hell itself. Why the fuck not?
Hell itself. Okay.
Hell itself. Go on.
Which is a wisdom save. Just straight wisdom save.
I have concerns.
16.
So, description says, for a brief moment in time, a target you can see is convinced it has transitioned into a hellish afterlife. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. The target takes 5d10 psychic damage on a failed save and has disadvantage on attacks for a roll of for a number of rounds equal to your wisdom modifier. On a successful save, a successful save, the target takes half damage and is immune to the effects for 24 hours. But that didn't meet, and it didn't beat. So here's 5d10 psychic damage for you.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
You are resistant to psychic damage, remember?
Resistant, yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean it won't hurt.
No.
Oh, it will hurt, yeah, for sure. But if I'm resistant, that takes the edge off it at least.
I just love the shock on like Nathan's face, like, oh no.
Okay, that's actually not bad. If it's resistant, it's half damage, right? Or...
Yeah, it's 10.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you're still
You know
scared
what,
shitless.
Hell isn't that bad, surprisingly.
So you get
what-
a glimpse of a Magaron on the way through.
So,
Just passing by, smile and wave.
so Romulus,
F themselves.
what would hell itself look like to you?
The best question asked tonight.
That is a very good question. God, I'm not prepared for such a deep question for this time of day.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine. I think
Hi, Callie.
hell for him would be seeing his brother and people he cares about dead around him, with some sort of like big bad hovering over him, and he's powerless. He has no control.
Nice. All right, I'm not gonna expand on that, but I have a video going in my head right now. But
Did I just give you ammunition?
no, well, yes, but no, not without your player Nathan's permission.
You have my permission because I'm very interested in what you've got in mind. Even if it means the mental state of my character being compromised slightly, but that's all fine.
What
Sorry.
school did you say this was, Joe?
Enchantment.
Okay. I have nothing to throw at him. Aww.
Well, basically, the professor is a teacher of illusion and enchantment. She's specifically interested in seeing Kalastar resistance to spells that require a test of will.
Yeah.
So any spell that you know that would require a wisdom save would fit the criteria, even if it falls outside illusion or enchantment.
Sorry, I've just had a weird thought. No, it's fine. You're deaf domain cleric. I was just wondering whether or not it's like a paladin with the channel divinity, like the Watcher one. And I've just remembered that Kalastar in 2024 is an aberration. So would that mean that if you were to do like the of your enemy stuff that the Watcher paladins could do, that the Kalastar would run a mile?
Oh dear. I just realized I could incite a riot.
You could. Cast it on Remus.
That could be funny.
I have something I can throw it in, but it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna do it.
Pop it in chat, maybe?
Let's see. Do I really have to cast it? Okay, so if I do this.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Not for this test
No.
mostly, but because that would
maybe
mean
not in the
that
context.
that would mean that you cast it to Romulus and then someone has to go punch you.
Remus
Yeah.
volunteers.
He does.
I have a lot of con saves.
Yeah, that's a cleric for you.
Yep. I mean, she could put Toll of the Dead on you.
Not sure how well that'll pan out.
It is a
I
wisdom
mean-
save.
It is, and it's a cantrip, so it's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
But it's my absolute favorite cantrip because it's the only one that can actually tap into larger numbers. And let's not forget, this motherfucker has taken damage.
Yes.
Yeah, and as Zin'dra, she's like, I'm not technically gonna try and harm you guys. I'm trying to get you people alive to someplace.
Karen doesn't care as much. Karen can do the same.
Pong.
It's at most about it's 1d12 damage.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's
No.
not because you're level.
You're
11
level
now?
10.
Yeah, I can upcast it, but it's a default necromancy cantrip. It's 1d12.
Doesn't
I
it
don't want to
scale?
upcast.
Cantrips scale with your
Cantrips
level.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I misread. I always misread that one with because it says it doesn't say upcast because I always read it as upcast. So I always ignore it and just cast it at default levels.
No,
So,
once at
at
level
which-
10, I think it's... Is it 3d12 at this point?
Now to
Well, 11 it's free.
Ah, yeah.
well, it's 2d8 or 2d12.
Yes.
I
2d8 if the...
2d8.
2d8 is if they are not damaged yet. 2d12 is
Yeah.
if they've taken
Oh,
damage.
yeah.
But still, it's a 2d12. Who cares?
It's not that much.
I hope Romulus doesn't.
Go on.
Let's see. That is so blight is a con save. Okay, but Toll the Dead. Yeah, sure.
Could you imagine if this is how Romulus dies?
This is how Romulus turns into a werewolf and everyone starts shucking magic shit on them.
So, just out of curiosity, what's your current hit point? And what's your maximum?
So my maximum is 85. My current is 68.
68.
Yes.
So rolling max on this could get you to
Half.
yeah.
Do it.
This is a save or suck though, so if he saves, you do no damage.
Yeah.
But if you roll max, we are gonna enter new problem territory.
Yes.
Oh, it's fine.
Quite unlike the description, because the description is meant to be it's a lot of play on metallic and things of the sort. It's supposed to resemble a bell. I never really enjoyed that. and because I enjoy playing necromancers, I have the following way I use Toll the Dead.
Mhm.
From Kraren's left hand, from each fingertip, and starts protruding first small green slivers of energy that slowly forms into a hand, moving towards you and grabs a hold of your torso.
All right, give me a wisdom save.
Yes, please, and thank you. Also, I now notice that you had not filled in too much information on Toll the Dead. It's just a blank spell.
Yeah. Hold on. Wait, is it not? Is it? Hold on.
Yeah. There's nothing in it.
I don't have access to Toll the Dead because apparently that's not a thing we're doing now.
Do you want me to roll it for you?
No, that's a save. So
Yeah, you still need to roll 2d12 damage, so I can fix that.
Oh.
One action. Don't remember. One.
I mean, I can still roll it. It will still be 0 damage.
Yeah, just roll 2. Did he meet to beat your spell?
Yes.
All right.
Which is why I'm saying he takes no damage. I will still roll it. Don't get me wrong, but it's nothing.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yes. That was my thought as well. On a good roll, I'm really happy he saved.
Oh no, that could be
So
fun.
good.
Because I didn't bother doing the exact math, but it's in the area of yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's all fine.
It's all good.
We're fine. All right. Anyone else want to do something?
Oh yeah, Oren's going to incite riot. Just specifically on him. I'll need a wisdom save.
God, you're not going easy. You see a 16? Okay.
You can do it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Are you updating the thing, or do you want me to?
I don't have it in front of me, so if you can update it, that would be great.
I'll fix it.
That is. What do you do? What do you say to incite riot, Oren? Or what do you do as you make the
Oh, I
attempt?
wave a handkerchief at him.
It's like.
A red handkerchief, yeah, like your
Red handkerchief.
Yep.
Did you actually know colour doesn't matter? When
I
it
know.
comes to rap? No.
I know I've
Yeah.
got quite a few hundred head of cattle. There you go. I'll put the spell up for you. So you can see.
I believe it explicitly even states that it's
Yeah.
red handkerchief. Yeah.
It is, yes.
Yeah, Oren thinks he's a matador right now.
The professor just keeps scribbling and is fascinating. It seems that, well, from what I can tell right now, it seems that your particular branch and personality of Kalastar is not as resistant to insults, which is quite natural. Most people are not. And being shown images of fear. Which again, very natural. But and who has the highest insight passive here?
Mine is 13, so probably not me.
I will check in a moment.
19?
Is that 19?
19. I have 19 passive insight.
Yeah. I
If
think
I-
Cran has 16 or something of the sort, but yeah.
If I may attempt something.
Yeah. What did you want to do?
Well, I would like. It's not so much a thing itself, just a suggested course of action going forward.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to volunteering to help with experiments, may I suggest taking a seat and thinking about what you want first? And I need you to make me a wisdom save.
I think this is the most rolls I've done in a whole session. Advantage. 24.
There's something weird about the way she phrased that, and you feel this kind of pull in your mind. It's not strong enough to break through any form of, well, resistance as you have, because our DC was 14 and you rolled like 24. It's not nearly enough. But you can clearly hear this kind of arcane thrumming when she says the word suggestion, or when she suggests that you take a seat and think about it.
I don't think I will.
Fascinating. Well, none of my students got hurt. You seem to be remarkably put together still. And I'm not entirely sure what... I assume that's your brother, I think you mentioned one before, is doing
Indeed.
with the wisp.
He
the wisp.
likes shinies.
You hit the whip? What?
Oh.
Hit the wisp!
No, can I keep the wisp?
I don't really see why not, unless you have specific reasons to not want to keep one around. They mostly belong here. They were here for a while. But yeah, I don't see why not.
Cool.
Would you like a jar for it?
No, I'm good. And I just reach out and hold on to it.
We're gonna do a little
So
bit
we're
of
kidnapping
a...
Wisp now?
That's not an attack roll. All right. No, it is. It's 16.
That would technically not hit.
You feel, as you reach out and grab it, you feel these like tinglings all up your arm. But it does.
This is fun.
But it doesn't do any damage. So.
Does it have a name?
No.
Can it talk?
I have not tried talking to it.
Can I attempt to mentally connect to it?
And let me double check the sheet. I think you can, because I think they have enough in intelligence for that. Yes, you can.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry for grabbing you.
You have big hands.
Would you like to come with me? Would you like
Where?
to spend all the time? You can go and explore the world
Oh, I wanted to explore.
and cause some mischief.
Eh. I wanted to explore for the longest time, yes.
Excellent. What's your name? Do
I
you have a name?
I don't know. I had one once.
Do you want me to
Really
give you a
make
name?
whisper?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I'll have to think about that. But in the meantime, you can follow us.
Okay, I can do that. What can I call you?
I'm Remus. And the guy over there that looks like me is Romulus. And the one that's pretending to sleep against the wall is Zin'dra. And the tall, dark guy in school gear is Craren. And the pale guy that's not in school gear is Oren. And everyone could just see me pointing everybody, but mentally talking to the wisp.
Oh dear. What's we done
He's
now?
talking to the wisp. He's adopted a wisp.
Who are you talking? I can only see 3.
You can only see 3? Who can't you see?
Uh-oh.
You said the one by the wall, and the one
Uh-huh.
looking as it was wearing school gear.
Oh. I'm sure that's important for some reason later, but I won't ask the question why. Why can't you see them?
Why? I don't know. There's nothing there to see.
I have
Interesting.
concerns.
Which ones? Who can't they see?
Zin'dra and Craren.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Do I know Zin'dra's dragon marked?
Wait, out of curiosity, what the hell is the line of sight?
No, you're both in her line of sight. Or it's.
Yeah, it's more of a how far can that thing see? Is more of a
I don't think there's a. Like, it doesn't have blind sight. It's just sight.
fair.
Let me check. It has regular senses, dark vision to 120 feet.
Given that it's still in my hand, I'm just gonna, having pointed them all out and looked confused at this wisp that's basically saying it can't see Zin'dra and Craren, I'm gonna basically walk over to Craren and Oren with said wisp and kind of like hold it out more or less directly in Craren's face, and then I'm still connected to it, and I say, this guy directly in front of me. The way that my arm is pointing, can you not see him?
There's nothing there to see.
What?
And then I kind of peer around Oren and I just say, why might the wisp, and I said this out loud to Professor Inada, why might the wisp not be able to see somebody?
I have never had reasons to interact with the glowing light. Perhaps they can't detect certain energies. Perhaps they, well, maybe it's a magical anomaly.
Magic.
It's almost like you grabbed a
Zin'dra-
magic fucking
Zin'dra will
wisp.
And Zin'dra will open her eyes a bit. Maybe it's because we're necromancers. It is a dead thing.
True. I mean, well, I hadn't necessarily thought about that, but I mean, I was going to draw that parallel at some point, I'm sure.
Early,
At some
I
point,
guess.
I'm
I'm not
so
so
sure
sure.
you would have.
Anyway, I turn to Professor Inada again. I say, so the wisp is coming with us. It actually wants to do some exploring. Yeah,
Well, you can absolutely keep it. We have a lot of them here, so I don't see why not. I'm trying to figure out how to give you access to the character sheet.
I'm going to turn and talk to the other wisp, and the wisp. I'm going to turn and say, "So there's a lot of you here, right? And you are working for the school?"
Not really.
But you just kind of float around, right?
Yes.
And you don't get to go anywhere else?
I haven't really thought about going anywhere else.
He's fucking getting all the wisps.
I'm going to do an Oren. Unionize the wisps.
Unionize the wisps.
I'm going to say...
Aaron is so proud of you right now.
And they don't generally talk to you and kind of not treat you particularly well. Have they ever asked you what you would like?
Oh, well, I just thought they just didn't know how. It's not really all that important. I float around and I look at what they do, and yeah.
I tell you what, we're going to be here for another 5 minutes or so. Why don't you quickly whip around and see whether or not anyone else, any of the other wisps, might like to go on an adventure? I'm assuming you can talk to each other, right?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, let's see how many of them would like to go on an adventure.
Okay,
I'm
I
so
can do
proud of
that.
Oh, for fuck's
And
sake.
and the rest of you, and maybe the rest of you should consider not walking around shedding light everywhere until they talk to you and provide you with things that you would like, rather than you providing them with light for free.
Can we can turn the light off?
I'm sure you could dim it.
That's possible, yes. I have to try that. Okay, I'm gonna go ask around.
Cool.
And
We'll
it zips
still
off.
be here. And I turn to look at Oren and I just smile.
Congratulations!
Aaron has no idea what you said, but he feels very proud.
I've now figured out how to give you access to the Will-O-Wisp characters or stat block. The
Yes, I've got it.
2024 art for the Will-O-Wisp is fucking adorable.
No.
Let me see if I can grab an image and show everyone,
Little guys.
because it's literally just a little guy. Let me show you. It is so cute. It is quite literally just a little guy. Erail's chatter.
I will feed the beast.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Are you also
Mostly
trying-
before he decides
Where-
to
where?
scratch off the network cable.
Look at him.
It's just a little guy.
Oh, he's just a
Hey.
little fella. I love him.
Right,
Romulus looks a little bit shaken. Not too hurt, but a little bit, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Zin'dra will walk over and just cure some wounds if it let. Why is it showing? There it is.
24 healing. Wonderful.
And she will have kind of like a dead look on her face, like there's no expression, and she's like whispering a little bit. Is it really such a good idea for a lycanthropy to take damage on purpose?
Probably not, but I felt confident.
That confident is one's gonna bite you in your ass.
I'm having considerations about things. I'll talk to you about it later.
And she will just pat him on the shoulder.
So, are we about done here, or what's the plan with the materials from the library that I requested? How are we gonna do these?
Well, I think I've mentioned, I don't know if it was just in my head or if I actually told you, that happens from time to time. Well, I will have a few students find the information that you need and we shall compile it for you. And, well, we have access to something called a paper bird that we can send messages directly to you. It is also tamper-proof, which makes it so that if anyone intercepts the communication, the paper bird will just disintegrate.
Oh, we're
Wonderful.
familiar with paper birds.
We are very familiar. Yes.
Yes, great. Well, I shall send, once we have the information that you shall be, sorry, that you are requiring, I shall send the information via paper bird to you. Now that I know your face and your name, that should not be a problem.
Brilliant. Perfect. Thank you very much.
It also has the added benefit of me not having to know where you are located at. It will find you as long as you remain on this plane of existence.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Andy.
Well, thank you for your services. I got a lot of interesting data from this test, particularly the chest weasel and its habits. That was very informative. Thank you.
Is there like a... First of all, is Elios awake now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
the
there-
last minute.
Is there like a loose object about that he can fly into that won't be expensive or cause issues?
Are you shitting me? Do it to the giant fucking sundial thing in the middle of the room.
No, because that looks expensive.
I mean, there are
Okay,
several bits and pieces of like statuary and
But yes,
probably a
there's
pen rolling around the ground somewhere. It's a large foyer at a school. You can find something.
Okay, Elios, could you find a simple item that you could possess and come back here? Just have a demonstration.
Oh, I can do that. Yeah.
Wonderful,
And
thank you very much.
he floats away.
Can I mentally connect with Elos as he floats away and say, scrap something far small, bring the biggest, most obnoxious thing back as you possibly can.
Oh, there's two kinds of people.
Oh dear.
Please bring this statue. Please bring this statue.
A statue, the giant globe, something else.
I'm
Anything.
surrounded by idiots.
Oh god, so you just asked the Fae to play shenanigans on a school?
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm kidnapping half
Surrounded
the
by
fucking
idiots.
wisps
I
as well,
remember
remember? I'm making Kraren's job really hard when it comes to negotiating with the school.
Are you still holding the wisps in your hand, by the way?
No,
No, I've sent it off. It's off.
The one that you...
it's off unionizing.
It's off unionizing. Darby is a free
God.
elf.
Oh no.
Oh, I got so mad the other day. Oh my god, no, I'm gonna have to tell you about that after. A parent. No, not right now. That's a tangent. It has to do with Dobby, and it makes me really mad.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah, it has to do with power lines and Dobby and the fictional characters' grave sites being left alone while we disturb Stone Age grave sites instead.
Ah,
Anywho, Elos floats away and does a small lap around the large central chamber. Central chamber, and then he seems to just vanish. And then you hear a grinding sound of metal and stone. And you hear a, what in the world? As I can't move this, but this statue comes alive and just clank, clank, clank.
Okay, you can also do this as well.
And Elos's head just pokes out from where the clavicles meet on the statues. Found it. It is very heavy.
I just look at the teacher. You can put it back now and come out. I know it's heavy.
Okay. He pokes his head back in, just walks back to where the metal armor was standing, stood back, and just comes flying out. The teacher's, that is fast. Where did you find this specimen?
In the box.
That is remarkably unhelpful.
Where did we find it? It was quite a while ago.
It was just before the door in a broken camp outside Petrikin, whatever that the name is, that village.
Mhm.
Session 11, something like that.
Something like that. Well,
He is a fey creature, so.
right.
he's
Well,
original.
our department works with connections to Thelanis, so that might be some way of perhaps summoning another one from the plains. I shall have
That
to.
would be interesting.
Hey.
We've never actually met another one.
Hey,
Yeah.
Elos,
Yes.
can you call one of your chest weasel friends here? Maybe.
I'm not good at opening portals. Well, not to other planes. I can open portals between here and there.
I meant more. Could you get word to them that they would very much like a chest weasel here?
Well, I
Surely,
can technically.
What plane do we need?
I can technically move myself to Thelanis, and I can move myself back, but I'm gonna be gone for a day, and you're gonna move on without me.
Oh,
We don't want that.
yeah, let's not do that.
And also,
Hmm.
given that Elos feeds on frustration, the frustration of them trying to bring one here from from wherever it is Elos comes from probably help feed it and attract it in the first place.
Oh, yeah, that could be it. Well, but yeah, I can actually move myself to Thelanis, but then I have to wait a day because I'm burning all my reserves if I do.
Let's not do that.
Just for tits and pickles, just for this shtick, would you allow Gate?
Oh, I forgot that. Hold on. I forgot that you could do that. Give me a moment.
Yeah, it's a portal linking an unoccupied space you can see within range to a precise location in a different plane of existence.
Show advanced filters. It's not partnet content. It's sometimes I'm really tired of D&D Beyond, and it's stupid as. Okay. Technically, all right. You do have,
I know.
but because you're not at that level yet, it's going to require a Arcana check.
I'll give you Bardic if you
I
tell me
think.
that you need it.
Because you are a level 10 character trying to cast a level 9 spell.
I know. That's what I say. If you're willing.
No, I'm willing to let you try.
Yes.
And I will give you Bardic if Kraran tells Oren that he needs it.
So, Oren.
Hmm?
This book that I have procured,
Mm-hmm.
it is quite handy with, let's call it, logistics, transportation, if you wish.
Uh-huh.
I know that it is way beyond my reach, but there is an interesting specimen in this book.
You need a little help?
Yes.
I'll pat you on the shoulder and just go, "You've got this," and give you a little bardic. Just a touch.
I mean, technically, Crown could possibly plane shift Elos to where he needs to be.
And then Elos could plane shift back, because he has plane shift, but he can only do that to himself and only once a day.
Well, plane shift is you and up to 8 willing creatures.
Yeah, so Crown would be stranded for a time.
Oh, that's what I'm
Elos
saying.
Elos couldn't bring him back?
No, he can only plane shift himself.
Yeah. More of a plane movement rather than a shift.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
so... Here we go. Let's see. Arcana.
You need... Oof. You need a 20.
Out of curiosity, I have
10.
inspiration.
And you
going
have a
to burn.
D10 bardic.
Yes. But I'm going to
I'm
go
muted,
inspiration.
I was about to say I could give you guidance. I was like, why is no one listening?
What does guidance do more exactly?
1d4.
And I don't think you can stack. I don't think you can stack 2. It's
Yeah, you
either
can.
or.
You can...
Yeah, you can't have two bardic inspirations. You have
Exactly,
one.
you can't
Yeah.
have 2 bardic inspiration, but you can stack guidance and bardic inspiration.
So let's see. Let's just say inspiration. Let's just go with inspiration first and see what happens.
Oh, cat squashing.
So that's 17.
Yes.
And let's see. That's that. Hello. Okay, I have to click that. Click it away. Thank you. And then we add a. That's a 19. What is guidance again?
1d4.
Words.
1d4.
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 2010.
So
That
that's
is
21.
All right. You focus
I would have
on
burned
the
the hero
spell
point.
itself, and you can feel the overwhelming amounts of power that casting the spell is going to require. With a 21, you will succeed barely, because the DC I set was 20.
Yeah, I'm fine.
How does what does it look like, or how does it feel like for Kran when he casts the spell at?
I'm going to assume, because this is technically a conjuration. It's not illusion.
No.
So what I've always thought of wizards as in bookwormy kind of persons, not necessarily born with innate magical abilities unlike other classes, and there's less of a sky daddy going on, in contrast to other classes, and so on and such forth. So my thought has always been with wizards, it's more of a everyone can learn magic. Everyone can learn anything, unless, things that you happen to be born with. And in D&D, magic is classically seen as the weave, right?
Yes.
So much like any other skill you have, you can learn to interact with the weave, and given time you can see the weave, and Karen can definitely see the weave by now, because true sight is a thing. So where I'm coming from is more of you select your school of magic, because you choose, much like you in school, you choose your classes, you choose your the angle of what you want, the subjects, if you wish. And I see that as a subject to specialize in. You can learn other things, but you specialize within your field. So as Crown is an illusionist wizard, this will be piecemealing bits and bobs. Like, I understand how this works. It's like following a recipe the first time.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so there's these runes I've technically never, I mean, I've seen them in books before, I've never used them. So I'm going to place this one over here and that one over here. And he's going to mutter things to himself. And by placing runes, I don't mean putting them down on the floor, more of a just placing them in the air around where things needs to be. So this one goes here, and that one goes here, and this one and that one. No, back one. Those two needs to shift place. And is it 5 or 9 turns I have to twist this again? That's looking back into the book. And it's, okay, so it works like that. And I don't think I have all of these things, but I think I can make it work if I stick these two things together instead and start working things, and gradually a vaguely yellow circle is forming in front of him, just about 5 feet in diameter, and it starts taking shapes. And as it starts taking shape, runes are popping in and out of existence around this thing, and eventually inside the circle, the air starts having a bit of a shimmer, much like if you look, not necessarily if you look through a kaleidoscope, but more of it has a slightly misty haze to it as things starts dropping into place, and eventually the haze starts dropping, and you can see things through the portal.
Through the portal. Sorry?
As it stabilizes, and I don't have any further instructions, but I think this is done, and it's going to toss a small rock through it, and it did not explode.
Yeah, it did not explode. The surface shimmers slightly as you throw the small rock through it, and Craren, on your hand where you absorbed the dragon shard, you see these lines shooting off from your hand up your arm.
Yes.
As in Eberron, Tiberius is the weave.
Yes.
And on the other side of the portal, you see this spectacular vista of what looks like a land cut into tiny pieces, each having its own time of day or in its own seasons. And the sky seems to, in one instance, have this current, like, soft rain of silver petals. And in one instance, there is this, like, a breeze that seems to play a melody on its own. And since you cast a spell wishing to find a chest weasel, running along what looks like this really bright green grass is another version of, well, something similar to Ilos. Slightly smaller, but about the same species. You can clearly see it's the same species. And it turns around, floats up a little bit, and goes, "Oh, hi!"
Hello there. Ilos, I think this is your people.
Ilos floats over. "Hi! Oh, come through. They want to talk to you." "Okay." And it floats through the portal. You see it shimmering again. And Craren, there's a stabbing pain in your hand right now. And with your knowledge of magic, you realize if you hold on to this spell for much longer, you are going to get absolutely drained of magical power.
Naturally, but yes. So,
And it pops through
If-
and just.
and
That
this is a
feels all the
concentration
frustration
spell,
of the
so
students.
Yeah, it's taking basically everything you have to concentrate on this thing, and you can feel like sweat beading on your face.
yeah. I mean, Crown is veins is starting to show in places where you've never seen veins on Claren's face on Claren's face and neck before, and basically stopped breathing for just to maintain concentration and just intense focus on this circle in front of him, and as the thing pops through, is just essentially going to is an attempt to look down for a moment. So, Elos, is this? And then the gate disappears.
Yes, we do. That would be too
Good,
much
yeah.
fun.
And
Yes, that. See? And he floats down, sits next to the other chest whistle. Same. Well, different, but same.
Look at that.
What? Why? What? Oh, this is a nice place. Huh. Where am I and why am I here?
Karen is going to call over what's her face, and someone says, so, and Karen is going to more or less just slump down on the floor. Just, you wanted another one?
Professor Ananda is just gonna stare at you, cries. That was Gate. You.
Eh.
I am sorry.
You are sorry, apparently.
No, I'm trying to grasp what just happened here. Your group, are trying to build a railway.
Mm-hmm.
And you
We
have,
are
in
Yes.
your group, someone who can cast spells of the highest possible magnitude.
I mean, as you can see, it was pretty difficult for him, so... you know.
Of course it is! Spells like this bend reality.
Uh-huh.
Is this the DM trying to tell us something?
No, this
Are
is
you
the,
okay?
this is
Are
the-
you okay, Karen?
no, this is the NPC having an existential crisis. She has spent her entire life and has reached level 2 spells. This man just walked in and just cast a level 9 spell. And he has been asking her if it would be possible if she could maybe help you build a railway. She's
Alright,
having an
seems
existential crisis right now.
Yes, alright. Are you okay, Karen?
I'm quite obviously not. And Karen is going to approach this lady, which I keep forgetting the name of. It's about, yes, we are in the business of being forerunners for this railroad. But unlike spells, I do not have influence over cities, nations, areas, things of the sort. And that's where diplomacy comes in, and that's what I do well, aside from magics. And Craren, and just because Craren is being Craren, but and also is going to flip open the atlas and is going, if you're interested, this is mostly how it works. There's a lot to it, but you can scribble this one down if you're interested.
I would be very interested. Very, very interested. May I? That would be. Oh, well, I'm gonna. Oh,
Do you need
this
a
is
drink?
gonna take a while to copy, because this is not my area of expertise. Not
In
at
the
all.
event that it takes time, do you want me to transcribe this to you and send as a parcel by methods of paper bird, enclosed parcel? If that makes sense, 'cause
I will pay you. The school will pay you. If we cannot find a copy of this already, I do realize that we had this atlas in our possession for a very, very long time. If there is not already a copy of this particular spell in our records, I'm gonna go and hound my colleagues at the conjuration department. I would be more than happy. I would be ecstatic to have a transcription of this.
let's see. Out of curiosity, there is okay. So player observation. So it's arcane gate, dimension door, gate, misty step, plane shift, teleportation circle, and word of vehicle. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells.
Yes.
Would you allow Craren to copy the entire atlas?
Yeah, you can do that over time, and
Yeah, over time. That's what I'm saying. Just as we travel, just
yeah.
a page a day, and then just piecemeal it back to the things. But just stitch these together in the following order, and just here's now your new Atlas of Endless Horizons.
Yeah, that is absolutely possible. Mail order spells.
Excellent.
It's gonna
Exactly.
cost you a lot of money and time, mainly because these are conjuration spells and not illusions. So it's gonna be, I think it's like 100 gold pieces per spell level, plus the material that you need.
I don't remember what rules is written is, but
It's something like that. I don't really remember. We can look it up in between sessions. It's fine.
yeah, it's not super much. It isn't. But it is if you want to continue just level 9 spells. I think it's not stupid amounts if anything. But yes, so starting with gate and working backwards.
Craren, could you give me
That is exactly what Craren is going to offer.
Yeah, we will reimburse you for every copy of this that you can make. That is not a problem. I can even send. Again, it's gonna take some time to get the materials together, but roughly in which direction are you headed after this?
You may not have a map here somewhere to actually look at.
I can show you the map I made for you guys. Give me a moment. I'm gonna move you.
Let's see. We should be.
Here.
Let's see. We are over here, and we're technically heading mostly due east, right? Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe not across the Eldritch Groves, but
I know you were talking about heading to Fairhaven next.
Yeah, as a small,
As a small detour. The next biggest settlement due east would be Larinor or Tellin.
Yeah. I'm going to say that we are heading to Larinor, and we're going to have the excursion anyway by means of teleportation circle and things of the sort.
Yeah, I mean that could
Because
work.
that's-
Teleportation circle will save you about 2 weeks travel.
Yeah, and it's a 5th level spell, so technically Crane can do it.
Yep. Shivers.
But yeah, at that point it's like, hi, this is one of those, and then we do the thing, and then it's teleportation circle back to where we need to be, and Bob's your auntie.
But yeah, Crane, could
fine.
you give me a perception check, please?
Perception check.
Yes.
Apparently. Plop, I guess.
Roll 20. Hello. There we
That's a
go.
21.
As you look around, you notice that on the giant sundial in the center of the room, at the top, like the part that turns around, you know, the dial bit, at the top of it sits what looks like an empty socket. And all around the ground, you see these flecks of like shimmering, what looks like glass strewn around the sundial.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the material needed to cast gate.
This thing.
Yes.
Yeah, because it was out of line of sight, so I didn't necessarily see it.
Yeah, that's it, that thing. It requires a diamond worth at least 5,000 gold pieces.
I know.
Apparently, it found a diamond.
Ooh.
And the pieces of that diamond are now strewn all around the ground beneath it.
Oh dear.
Let's leave before they find out.
But no, she's like still like scribble, but on a different page, making notes. Like, what are these people even? Meanwhile, the wisp comes back to you, Remus. And, well, it seems to be just me. The others didn't want to leave.
Well, that's okay.
Okay.
Fun for you.
Yes. Because there's something about, well, this is what I always wanted to do, so I'm gonna stay here. And I was like, well, I wanted to travel and learn stuff. And you said we can travel. And I've been learning stuff for a very long time, so now I want to travel.
Sounds good. You will come back to this place the most learned wisp ever.
That would be fun. I can show up.
I will call thee Wispy Shakespeare.
Ah, I like it.
Oh good God.
Can I have a spear?
Hold on a minute. Let me have another think. I'm sure I've got some other ideas that might work.
Do you need a lantern for that wisp?
Lamp.
Lantern.
No. I'm sure the wisp can join us in our travels, right? You don't need a lantern to sit in, do you?
No, I can float.
See?
You'll
sure we've
float
got
down
an
here.
I
up
have
here.
got a long list of pun names which I will have to explore at a later date.
That is completely fine. You can name your wisp at some other time.
Mike Oxlong.
No.
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy. I love that one. It's Timothy. But
Yes.
slightly dimmer.
Lumen Rights. That's not a bad one, actually, to be fair.
No, that one's actually good.
Considering how I've just tried to unionize them and they've ignored it.
I feel it's fair to say that this is our version of Jimothy.
Yes.
I have so many concerns and I love it.
Oh.
Well, you should probably get to know Elos because you'll probably spend a lot of time together because we tend to get into a lot of fights and it's normally best if we ask the two of you to stay out of it.
I can spark though.
I know, and like sometimes Elos gets involved, like the time he shrunk a train down for us and shrunk a raft and threw a raft and a few other bits and pieces like that, but like it's just better if you're slightly out of the way sometimes.
What's a
No
train?
offense. I would have to explain that to you later.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, I know you can't see 2 of our party,
Okay.
but there are 5 of us, and I might have to figure out how I can get you to see at least one of them, because I would really like you to annoy them at every available opportunity.
Such a wonderful weather we're having.
Oh, I can be annoying. I don't have to see people to annoy them.
True. I tell you what, next time I see him reading his book, I will make you change the colour and the luminosity of your light.
I can try. Okay.
Yep. Next time Craren attempts to read a book, our wispy friend will create a strobe light disco.
Remus just invented
Terrible.
70s rave.
Yep.
And Timothy is going to fly. Not Timothy.
Yeah, we're calling it Timothy. It's fine. It's landed now.
Timothy is just gonna float around happily around Remus's head.
Changing the
Oh
character
dear.
sheet.
Professor Ananda just closes her notebook and just, as amazing it has been to watch all of you interact with various bits and pieces of our school and our persons. You are, of course, free to roam around, but I do need to go. I have a class to wrap up and dismiss.
Of course.
But you are free to explore this this area, this room. I would not suggest using the arcane teleporters up, move further up into the school itself. They are attuned to actual students. But if you excuse me, and she gives each of you a nod in turn, and snaps her fingers, and it like echoes through the area. And you would realize that she uses thaumaturgy to make that happen. Instead of shouting, she just makes the the noise of snapping fingers, and some of the people around just gather at one of the elevators where she's standing.
Well, that was fun.
Indeed. So, do we want to hang around here much longer, or shall we head off?
Either way, it's fine with me.
I could use some rest.
I bet you could.
Just out of curiosity, if we were to, say, jump off the edge of this place, what would happen?
It will hurt. It will hurt in your feet when you land.
I just don't
You'll
really...
be able
probably
to
your-
taste what
Probably your
your feet
untimely
are like.
death.
But, like, I don't really want to go down the lift
Also,
thing.
okay.
Again.
You're free to try. There were words about getting shot down. Maybe take that into consideration. Do with this information what you will. I'm not responsible for holes in your general body.
So you're not recommending I jump off?
Not even a little bit.
I'm in no way responsible for your misfortune, but how to phrase things? I will not scrape off your giblets from the ground later.
I don't like giblets.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Cran would recommend that Remus jump off a high cliff, but that's a different story.
Which may or may not be fair, but it's more of a it comes the responsibility of, well, y'all motherfuckers did this thing, so now y'all motherfuckers have to clean up. And it's one of those, don't put me in a situation where I have to clean your remains up. Other than that, jump as much as you want.
Okay.
Shall we head back down then? Get to the cart and make our way? If we're done here?
Works
It
for me.
would seem reasonable. Yeah.
All right. So, are we jumping off the edge, or are we taking the elevator?
I'm taking
Well,
it.
I'm not jumping
Really?
off the edge, but Remus
Yeah.
getting his spare time is up to him.
I mean, Crown is definitely doing the reasonable thing.
I mean, the last time one of my characters said that, he jumped off one of the towers in Sharn.
Nah, more of a Crown is not in the business of using more spell slots at the moment, and no.
But yeah, we decided that the fastest way getting down from the Skyway in Sharn was not taking a sky coach. It was jumping off the edge and hope the feather tokens worked. Our Goliath Paladin went through one of the scout coaches on his way down.
Ah. So it's drugs you were doing. I understand.
Yes! Possibly. That's one thing if you go to Sharn. There's actually a random table to what happens if you fall off one of the bridges or jump off one of the towers.
It's very funny.
So,
One of the things that can happen is what happened to our second warlock. No, the artificer. She got kidnapped by a gargoyle midair.
I love that.
It's amazing. I love that table so much. Our second warlock face planted on one of the bridges.
Love it.
It's so good. But yes. Could each of you please roll me a d20 as you make your way down the
so.
elevator?
Oh yeah, that thing again.
They've
Yeah.
changed the layout of the dice roller, and I hate it.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
an 11.
Just a flat d20?
Yep.
Okay. I rolled a nat 1 on the way up, I think, so, different flavor.
Yeah, higher.
What did you roll, Oren?
We are bigger than the houses.
11.
Okay, 11. Alright, let's see what each of you got. We're gonna start with... Actually, with two who rolled an 11. So, Zin'dra and Oren. As
Concerned.
you step onto the elevator and you get swooped up in this cascade of pink and purple colors that seem to envelop you, and it spins more and more and more around you. Each of you, even though you are essentially alone in this elevator, you cannot see the others, but Oren, you are suddenly surrounded by 3 transparent versions of Zin'dra. It's just moving around you, holding a shield up as if protecting you. Zin'dra, you have a similar image, but Oren seeming to hold up this, like a shield spell in front of you, making sure that you are buffeted from whatever the arcane winds of this elevator are. But when you reach the ground, these reflections vanish just as you step out of the elevator.
Well, good, because that was a gross misrepresentation of Orin.
Yeah, let's
Does
go from
bards even get that shield?
Some can.
I mean, technically, splitting hairs, yes, but you know.
I think College of Valor does.
Yeah. Seems. Yeah, I seem to remember that. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a fun one. Romulus, you step into this elevator, and at first, everything looks completely normal. You seem to be able to see through the entirety, like through this elevator. You can see the great village of Arcanix slowly coming closer as you are floating downwards. And everything is just clear. No swirling lights, no weird pull or push around you. And then as you look at your hands, you cannot see your own hands. Everything is just not there. And as you reach the ground, as soon as your feet touch the ground, the swirling lights come up around you and you can see your shape again. And as you step into the rest of everything, everything's back as it's supposed to be. Elos is wrapped around you, your blade, everything is where it's supposed to be. No weird transparency around.
Must be what it feels like to look down in a video game and not see your feet.
Yes. I hate that so much. It's like, I can see my hands, why can I not see my feet?
Yes, I am disembodied arms.
Exactly, it's like, how about no?
But the
Ooh,
arms
that
always seem to, in perspective, are quite close.
Yeah.
That.
Uh-huh. I have to love video game logic in that sense of, you didn't bother coding anything else up. I have no reflection, I have no torso, I have no legs, I am hands.
Remus, as you travel down this elevator, you are surrounded by the torrent of purple and pink, and then everything seems to go dark around you. You hear what sounds like a cresting wave coming in, and then this roar. Not Zelvandas, but something darker that seems to just pass through, pulling bits and pieces of you with it as it loops around, comes back. And it seems to be like a dragon made entirely out of shadows that just move around you. Not hostile, but just there until your feet hit the ground. And then last but not least, Craren. Floating through this elevator, all around you is just text, words floating, moving, swirling all around you, seeming to want to imprint on every surface of whatever this swirling light is that creates this elevator. It's rows upon rows upon rows of writing in every language you have ever seen, and then some you don't even know where to begin to try and decode. Spinning all around you, just faster and faster and faster until your feet finally hit the ground.
Excellent.
Craren, because you are an illusionist, you realize that this is illusionary script magnified through thousands of times a level 1 spell.
Hmm.
And it seems that
But much like the general idea of insert spell here, cast however many times it becomes permanent type deal.
except someone this would be if someone did that, but over hundreds of thousands of years.
Yeah, which is my point. Is what
Yeah. And then all
like
around
listening
you,
into 1 million conversations at once.
yeah, except it's in writing.
Yeah, but
But yes, absolutely. And then when you hit the ground, you are back in the hustle and bustle of this town. You can hear voices all around you looking to take the elevator up or just arriving with the elevators going down. Here we go.
Wow. Certainly
You
been
okay,
a.
Connor?
depends on your
Sorry,
flavor
what
of. Okay. Also, why are we bigger than the houses?
Because I didn't want to make it super small and crash the entire browser.
Fair.
Technically, you would be somewhere here.
Yeah. The thing with the stuff, yeah.
Yes. All right. Romulus, you were saying?
Well, this has certainly been an interesting town.
Hmm.
Yes, very.
With that out of the way, where do we decide to go next? What's our plan?
Bed, sleep.
Hmm.
What time is it
Yes.
anyway? We got there in the morning and we've been there having conversations and doing things. I'm going to assume it's what, noon? Just afternoon?
No, you got there in mid-afternoon. Because you ran an errand. Yeah, you ran errands.
Oh,
during the
yeah. We
morning.
ran around doing fuck all before. Yeah. So,
It is currently late afternoon, early evening. You see the sun has started to set, but it's not late yet.
Okay. With that in mind, we could leave it until tomorrow morning.
I think we should
all.
probably get Kraran to lay down before he falls down.
or
Yeah.
we can start moving and I can pop a fucking castle for us to, a tower for us to sleep in. It's not like it's a problem.
Where are we going? Are we
Flower?
making a trip to Fairhaven? Sorry. Go for it.
Since when could you do that?
The Kran's going to pull out from his pocket. Yep, this thing. It's a. You know the thing that we did, that we so haphazardly decided to burn down. Looking at Zin'dra.
You have no proof that she did it, so she's just gonna look confused at you.
No, it's more of a, well, no one else burned it down, so Kran is going to, he's having his convictions. He doesn't care about proof. He's having convictions. It's one of those. Oh yeah,
I did no such thing, Kraran.
I'm sure you didn't. Either which way, we have a resting place. And with a bitch-ass attitude, I'm having a resting place.
Question to
Whatever you
Didi.
want, to do. Sir.
Would lesser restoration help Kraran feel a little bit better?
I mean that's DM to answer, but it's like my personal thoughts about those things is like restoration. I see where you're going, and that might be a gray area that I personally haven't thought of before, but it's one of those I've always viewed magic as in one of those. It's the general magical prowess and things.
Yeah, I mean, it would basically be like
Less 80.
Yeah, so if I'm gonna assume all of us have at some point in our lives decided to be awake for more than 48 hours in a row.
Yeah.
That's a regular thing for me, yes.
Or,
I barely survived 20.
Okay. until our brains start doing loopy things.
Yeah.
Craren is quickly approaching the part where his brain is starting to do loopy things. So lesser restoration at this point would make him feel less achy and a little bit more alert, but he will still need rest, just not right now.
They're just making him feel better walking to the like set place.
Yeah,
Much
he's
like
not gonna
slurping
drop
coffee.
down if he takes a step if you use lesser restoration.
Yeah, but he just doesn't look well, I would presume. Yeah, so Zin'dra will just go behind Crown and just like you know when you kind of like rub someone's back
Yes.
and there will come like purple magic out of her hand and you will feel a little more better, not as achy.
Karen is going to inhale just slightly more sharply than before. I appreciate where you're coming from. I'm going to assume that was some modicum of spell that I didn't necessarily notice. Thank you. Like, sincerely, thank you. That means a lot to me.
Well, like this teacher said, a level 9 spell is something you actually shouldn't be able to do. It can take a toll on the body.
Potato. If we are heading out, as in actually leaving the city, are we just asking players? Are we just casually leaving the town and just heading to places?
And we could spend the night here, another night here, and then discuss it, right? Because where are we going? Are we carrying on with the railroad, or are we doing our trip?
I mean, we got the thing. We have done the diplomacy bits. We could stay the night, or we could just pull on until it gets dark, and then we pop a tower and sleep in it, and then continue the morning and don't have to bother about things. We will be losing out on breakfast.
Well, let's go to the tavern then, because it's going to take us a while to get the cart together, the horses, and everything like that. Spend the night here.
That is entirely fair. That is entirely fair. Good point, and something that I did not take into consideration. Yeah, we should definitely do that. Stay the night and do the thing, and then bright and early, let's go to who knows where at that point.
Oren's happy with that. Though Oren's happy with most things.
Zin'dra picked up the toys, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
currently
they're in
in
the
your
bag of holding.
they're currently in your bag of holding.
So back to the inn then.
Works for me.
I appreciate all notions that implies best.
Would you like some food to be brought up to your room as well?
I'll dine with you guys. It's more of a I don't have too much left in me to do other things today.
Bring
For-
you food up
For reasons obvious, I'm tired.
Well, we have to at least get you in something in you before you fall asleep, or else you're gonna wake up very hungry and very angry.
Oh yes, I enjoy food. I quite enjoy food. I will be having food and a drink. Not necessarily for those reasons, but for a piecing your mind together before nightly meditation bits. As much as you all know, it's a lot about set and setting.
If you're too young to understand that reference, you're too young to be here.
Yep.
Or if you're not too young,
Get
you're not
educated.
kinky enough.
I
Or
mean,
you don't do enough drugs.
I mean,
Hi. Hi, little dog. Sorry.
It's almost as if there's a dog in your vicinity.
Yeah, she just climbed into my lap and tried to push the cat out.
oh, come on.
Lethal supremacy.
So, food, things,
good.
rest, stuff, words of the sort.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm done.
Returning to the Wand and Scepter. Once again, the restaurant portion of this inn. I was about to say tavern. It's not a tavern, it's an inn. Seem to be rather full of people talking. There's a dice day game going on in one corner, and a lot of them seem to be faculty members, dressed similarly to Professor Ananda.
Uh-oh.
Your rooms are still safe, or in your possession, so to speak. But finding a place to sit in this small little, what is essentially a breakfast nook, is nearly impossible for 5 people.
I guess we're eating in our room.
I'm
Works for
in
me.
favor of this.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that at all.
All right. The clerk at the desk, a young man that you have not seen before, will say, I can absolutely have some finger foods brought up if you wish, and some drinks.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
please.
Absolutely, then. I shall have things come around as soon as possible. There will be a knock at the door when your food is ready. Shall I have the food be delivered to one of your rooms or separately?
Are we eating together?
I don't know. Is this a moment for debriefing? Is it we're just going to relax? What's the general plan? You know, like player observation type deal. What's the thing with thing?
Well, Craren, you're the one that aggressively cast a spell. Which, how do you feel? Do you want
I don't
to debrief, or
mind.
would you like to?
I don't mind small talk. Don't get me wrong. I'm tired, yes, but at the same time, I also, unlike the others, only require 4 hours of rest.
Well, it's only the twins that require 4 hours of rest.
They really
More
should
than
look
4
into
hours.
that. Sleeping is a nasty habit.
It really is.
Can debrief. We need to decide where we're going to next, right?
Yeah.
Need to confirm that.
We've got a description of the Kalashtar in Fairhaven. We know what they're doing. We could go and travel. I'm assuming it's at least a couple of weeks worth of travel from here to there. Unless you've got any more fantastical spells up your sleeve, Craren.
What I can do, I can set up a teleportation outside of town, naturally. I can set up a teleportation circle. And we can travel from point A to point B. And we can do the things that we need to do. However, we can't bring everything with us.
Not even if we stuff it all in the door?
Animals, carts, things of the sort. Whatever fits within a 10-foot diameter circle.
If we all get into the door.
And you want to toss the door through?
But the door's
Is
not
it
10
what?
foot tall, is it?
No. It's more of a why would we get into the door? It's like it's
There's nothing weird about taking a pocket dimension for a teleportation circle, is there?
Nope, that I'm aware of.
and even player rules as written. I don't think there's anything preventing for you from taking pocket dimensions through. Considering you're not leaving the same plane of existence, because teleportation circles technically can't take you to a different plane of existence, unless DM decides that you can't. But I don't think there will be an actual problem. It's more of a bringing horses and all the king's men.
Well, we could probably pay for the horses to be stabled here for longer and have the cart left here for longer. The question is whether or not we bring the dogs with us, and presumably they're better off putting everything that can't stand within the 10 foot radius for you inside the door, even if it is for a brief jaunt.
I think a player thing is, I think from a technical point of view, we could stuff things in the door and then bring the door through the thing, and we could definitely do that. And it's a long way until we reach the Mournlands, but I have prepared Craren to have modes of transportation through the thing that does not require horses or living things.
You could
But
definitely
yeah.
bring the door through a teleportation circle. There's nothing
Yeah.
that stops you from bringing.
but it's more of a what can be fit inside the door, reasonably. Is it? That's the general question. I'm going to assume we can't fit the cart through the door because
No, you
it's
cannot.
the door. Yeah.
Could Elos shrink it down and take it inside?
Shrink the. Elos can shrink the cart.
Yes.
Or a crate. Or a bag.
But I can carry the rest of the shit.
I mean, that is true. But yes, Elos could shrink the cart down.
You absolute unit of splitting hairs. I love you.
So, a teleportation
Well, I
circle
should hope you
can.
do.
A teleportation
that's
circle
praise.
can teleport up to 9 medium-sized creatures. So, a horse is a large creature that counts as 2 medium-sized. So, if you
Horses
don't,
are medium-sized creatures, I thought.
aren't they large? Draft horses are large
Nope.
creatures, I think.
Nope, horses are medium.
No, I'm thinking about the war horse.
Yep.
So yeah, you can bring your group 2 horses and 2 dogs. But you would need to stuff like Zin'dra's mount into the door, or one of the dogs, or 2 of the dogs. And
I would happily go into the door myself with the dogs, Pierce, and any other small creature like Elos if need be.
It's an option.
I can go in the door. Haven't been in there.
Oh, that might be a problem because of our ruggy friend.
Look, we pay for the horses because we might as well come back here anyway, right? Because we're going to need to continue the journey from here for the railroad, unless we're going to start teleporting
Fair.
all over the continent, right? So
Fair.
we stay. We
Please
pay to
don't.
have this. We pay. There's a whole load of travel that the DM has prepared for us.
not only that, but if you say, hey, can we go to Sharn right now? I don't have a Sharn map for you right now. I will need a week to prepare that.
I mean, we have a side quest that gives us 15,000 gold if we go to
Yes.
Shan to do a side quest.
I need to make a map for that area. I haven't yet.
So here's my proposal, Craren.
Yes.
We stable the horses and the car, and Zin'dra's mount here. We pay for
Yeah, I think
a week. Worst case scenario, we can get a refund, right?
maybe.
And we take the dogs and everyone else through your teleportation circle.
Do familiars count as creatures?
Hey, splitting hairs. Really?
Yeah, I was about that splitting hairs.
You can. You can dismiss your familiar into a pet dimension, and then bring them back without casting the spell again.
Okay. I can do that.
You can always see it as a package deal.
Yes. So if your familiar is out and about, they count as a tiny creature, but you can dismiss them into this pet dimension and just bring them back as an action without casting the spell again.
Excellent.
It's only if they reach 0 hit points that you have to cast the spell again, or if you want to change what they are. So if you want to change your spider into something that is not a spider, you need to cast the spell again.
No, Oran's quite happy with his ghost spider.
Yeah. Alright, so
That's the plan.
Works for
That's
me.
the plan.
Dude.
Yes. So we decide to stable the horses.
So yeah, so stable horses, and then travel from to teleportation circle, Arcanix, Fairhaven, do things in Fairhaven, and then from Fairhaven, I'm going to assume, considering we have stable things, back to Arcanix, and then travel from Arcanix to Eberron Noir. Type.
Yes, unless we're going
Deal.
through the forest. Take the straight route.
We could, but at the same time, it's like, I wonder what's to be gained to go through the groves. But that's a later problem. That's not a tonight problem.
Excellent.
alright, I just need to
Left.
find my Fairhaven encounters. Where are you?
At the belly. At the belly.
You would think it would be easier to find things. Bum 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 bum
Don't climb me.
bum
not?
bum
I'm not muted.
bum bum
I
bum
can't
bum.
mute.
Oh no!
Dun, dun, dun.
Please don't chew Daddy's nose.
Okay, there they are.
Blech.
All right. The food would have arrived during you talking about what you want to do next. It's basically an assortment of cut sandwiches with roast pork and cheese, some small warm pies that you can hold in your hand, and I want to say fried cheese. And then with whatever drinks you ordered.
Ooh. Fried cheese.
Yes, it's very good. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, there we go. The area is quite loud, and because people keep coming back and moving around all around you. But you do all get a pretty decent night's sleep. Cryon, when you wake up, you're tired, but not falling over and feeling like someone just wrung out a sock. Tired.
Crushing up some caffeine and then do a line of I'm not going to continue that sentence.
The Arcanix magic powder.
Yes. I'm not. I wasn't going to say Colombian marching powder. I'm just going to say, snorted of something rather inappropriate.
What are you snorting caffeine off, Oren?
I mean, maybe. I mean, just slightly more child-friendly than Colombian marching powder.
I
Well, I
mean,
wasn't going to say the other thing out loud.
Yes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're doing drugs in Evil Ruin, so that's fine.
And that seems to be a you problem over there. Craren is not part of that.
I mean, that's true. The morning dawns bright and pretty warm. You are essentially at the end of, towards the end of spring. When spring goes from high, if spring is just arriving, to, oh, by the way, it's soon to be summer. That area.
Yay.
Where it can't really make up its mind if it's supposed to be winter or summer yet.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yay.
it seems to be quiet. Not like strange quiet, not ominous quiet, just the town seemed to have settled after the chaos of the previous day of so many people returning to the school.
Sorry.
What exactly are you dying from?
Oh, I needed my inhaler.
That's fair.
I couldn't mute in time because too many animals on me. First world problems.
Oh no, it's almost like you did it to yourself.
Did I do it to myself, little dog? I did. You are definitely my fault.
So,
I think Oren will quickly see about breakfast that could be on the go.
Then I think I will ask the innkeep about stabling and paying for stabling for the next week.
Yeah, you could absolutely do that. And it will cost you for a week. I don't remember the currency, the cost we set for it, but
So a week times that.
yes, a week times that. We'll figure it out between, because I cannot find my notes right now. But yes.
Excellent.
It is not a problem as long as you pay for food and care.
Yeah, that's fine. Just say we're popping up to Fairhaven for a week or so. We just need some stabling for the horses and somewhere for the cart to be stored.
Oh, that is not a problem at all, sir. We can definitely do that. We have already taken care of yours, so we just continue. They can stay in the boxes they already have, so that's not a problem at all.
Excellent.
I believe my friend needs somewhere to draw a teleportation circle.
Is this a sanctioned teleportation circle by the school, or is this a... since you're traveling through the town?
The latter?
I would suggest outside the city borders then.
Okay. I will let Craren know.
Makes
I'm
sense.
going to tell
Excellent.
Craren that we have permission to use the stable yard. No, I don't. I do not want us to get into too much shit. Yes.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Hmm.
There is space. What you will need is the components to cast teleportation circle.
Teleportation circle. Chalks, inks, and inks infused with precious gems worth 50 gold pieces, which the spell consumes.
Yes, you can get those at a stationery store in not Fairhaven, in Arcanix. That's not a
Sure,
problem at all.
Fairhaven, let's go there.
Yes. If you tell the clerk where you're going as well, they can also give you a paper with a rune that you need to connect to a teleportation circle in Fairhaven.
Neat.
Excellent. It's definitely going to set up bits and bobs and pieces and things.
Nice. All right.
Because it's obviously needed.
Yes, it. Yeah, it is. Okay. Rotation circle.
Track. Roll. Sit.
It's a 5th level. Yep, you have no problems casting that one. Yeah, you drop. You can drop this circle basically wherever you. Rebus told you that you can draw it in where, like, by the stables.
I don't. I tell him that we're supposed to do it outside of the city.
Okay. It's like,
As much as I would love to get him into trouble, he is also helping the twins out by teleporting us to Fairhaven in the first place.
all right.
I wouldn't put it past you to do any sort of dumb fuckery, so
Thanks, I think.
you're welcome.
Right.
Roshish.
Where exactly is outside? Is it more as in you know, like, I don't know, way over here? Is how far do we generally need to travel? It's more of a, for me right now, to know where we're departing from and where we're quite plausibly going to return to later down the line, but I will promptly forget in 5 minutes.
They didn't specify. They just said outside the city, so it's entirely up to your discretion, really.
I'm going to say that there's someone's tower sort of disappeared from over here, so
Yeah.
that's familiar ground. So maybe that's a point to reconvene, type deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Does this make sense to players and characters alike?
Yep.
Excellent. Hey ho, hey ho.
All right.
I'm calling a hoe.
I mean, scamp, is that better?
Yes.
Good. Scamp it is then.
All right. The portal swirls and, well, the circle lights up as you finish the last rune, Craren, and you can step through whenever you like for the duration.
The only thing I don't like about the description of it is that it's rules as written. It's a circle on the ground.
Yeah.
because that means we're going to have things and stuff walking through what's literally a hole in the ground, which is, well, not necessarily through, it's more of a you stand there and then you're teleported. I like open teleportation circles that you walk through, but this is not how it's made, and I'm sort of fine with that. I don't like it, but it's like I can appreciate where they're coming from.
Yeah, it doesn't last that long, so there's not really any, like, teleportation circle only lasts for 6 seconds, so you have to stand on it. If you cast it like enough times, it becomes permanent, but you need to cast it often.
For a year, isn't it?
Every day for a year.
Every day for a year. But you don't need to, like, since it lasts only for 6 seconds, if you come here and you cast it once every day for a year, it becomes permanent. So you're gonna be able to see an outline in the grass where you cast it, but it won't be active.
It's naturally going to stock up on chalks and inks and stuff to do the travel twice, obviously.
Yeah. So it
Because
would be
motherfucker is going back.
Yeah. So that would be 100 gold pieces of chalks and inks.
Yes.
Do you have that, or do you need party funds?
Party funds, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Technically, Crown has 100 gold pieces, but also that's the only gold he has.
That's fine. You just deducted.
And also, Psycole. Now Crown has actually joined the party. If people have been paying attention, this is the first time Crown has actually used party funds. He has been paying for his own things up until the point he actually joined the party.
To be fair, hardly anyone is using party funds. We are just accumulating it and not using it.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's not the point. It's more of a Crown has been paying out of pocket since he joined since he became a thing in the campaign.
Blip.
So yes, naturally,
Blip.
Crown is going to use party funds. Naturally, Crown is going to use party funds now that he doesn't have to pay for things himself. Thank you very much.
I thought Crown was just independently wealthy.
To some extent, that is true. It is. It doesn't necessarily keep things on his person for good reasons. Why would you keep stupid amounts of money on you? When Crown does what he does for a living, keeping stupid amounts of valuable things on your person is not necessarily the best.
It's insane.
It is. So yes, Crown is stocking up on that, and then we do the thing. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3.
Right. With a swishing and a pull pretty similar to the one that you experienced in the arcane elevator, you are...
Less loud, less noisy, less otherwise.
Yes. Similar, like, physical pull, less bright hallucinogenic experience. And...
Less shenanigans.
Yes. And you find yourselves, as your feet hit the ground, you find yourself in a quiet area. You can hear voices outside. You can hear a marketplace kind of situation outside walls. But the room you're in right now is quiet, with a scent of parchment, dust, and ink in the air. The room is not big, it's barely big enough to contain the circle that you landed on, with a door at one end and stained glass windows in the other.
I'm so glad we didn't bring horses.
That would have been funny.
We did
It is still funny, don't get
And
me wrong.
always. and a
Yes.
scorpion.
And I shall put you guys on the map.
On the thing.
Where you guys actually are on the map.
Blue.
I have concerns.
I feel that's safe to always have. In this context, always.
Mm-hmm.
Not entirely sure why that is that big, because wisps are not medium characters. Hold on.
If anything, they are tiny.
It was a big personality in life.
Yes.
I mean, Huh?
Timothy Chalamet, yeah.
transform. Z dimensions pixels
Right.
unit is 0.5 and a 0.5 Z. Small.
Schmull.
All right.
All right.
And a thing, and a 1, and a 2, and a watch about jingles.
Oh,
This
Ah.
attack.
Curiosity.
Hmm.
Out of curiosity. More than the label, Fairhaven. Do we actually know where we're going?
well, we know that we are looking for a fortune teller by the name of something or other. I've forgotten, but I will go back on the notes and have a look at it.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah. Who is surprisingly accurate. So that's about it. That's all we have to go on.
Madam
I'm sure if
Serene.
we ask around,
Madam Serene, thank you.
I'm sure if we ask around, someone must know her. Or know of her.
I thought Madame Syringe provided other services.
You're terrible.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I hope you don't learn. I hope you didn't learn that tonight.
No, I've known that for a while, and yet I keep coming back.
Yes.
So
I-
That is entirely fair.
Quarren,
Shall we?
walked a third of the way of this across this continent. And now you tell us you can teleport us from one place to another.
Funny that you should ask, and you're annoying behind. When I was procuring this Atlas of Endless Horizons, did not think to ask any questions of why I procured a book, but I will now tell you that this is about transportation, and we are doing transportations and on and off and doing things. So by virtue of this book I got, I now can take us places. It's a
See, I
recent
didn't ask
procurement.
because- See, I didn't ask because I just assume you know what you're doing.
Quarren,
I mean,
Alright.
I mean,
would like to-
normally I have an idea of what we're doing, but I have not previously used too much of the general conjuration school of magic. I'm an illusionist. I don't necessarily dabble with teleportation bits and things of the sort, but this bad boy, patting his backpack, allows us to go places and do stuff.
I like places
is-
and stuff.
Yes, which is also why I decided to buy that stupidly overpriced chalks and inks. 50 gold pieces just to set this up. It's daylight robbery.
Remus, you were saying?
It's not.
Oh, but I was just going to tell Oren that making assumptions makes an ass out of you and me.
Oh, that's cunning of you, Remus.
Well, considering
But it's
we
something that was
already are one, it would just be making an ass out of me.
Well, it was something that was drilled into us in the blade marks. Never assume anything.
Something assume. Assumption is the mother of all fuck ups. Yeah.
I feel that this was a safe assumption.
Tis
Right.
Oren.
So, Zin'dra, you've been to Fairhaven before, haven't you?
As she DM, I think we agreed she has passed through.
Yeah, you've passed through. Fairhaven is the capital of Undair. This is where most of the... I won't say arcane knowledge, because that is Arcanix, but anything that is not like research magic basically comes from Fairhaven. It is also the administrative center of Undair, and this is where the queen lives.
No, yes, I passed through a couple of times. The queen lives here.
Yeah.
I mean, Queen usually as. I mean, what?
Would you happen to know roughly where this fortune teller is, or shall we do some asking about?
DM
Is
just
this-
heard about her. That was
Has it?
all we got last time, right?
Yeah, you have
I
heard...
mean,
Sorry?
Get off me.
out of curiosity, this is we have asked things about what we know from our travels, right?
Uh-huh.
It just crossed my mind that no one has asked, is this person famous in their town? So I'm now asking, is this person famous in their town?
I mean, she has been
If
described...
the person is famous in the town, it's way easier to find than if it's a random nobody.
Because she is a fortune teller that people have heard of in your party, it is probably safe to assume that she has some renown in her city.
Excellent.
Excellent, excellent. Is there anyone that looks vaguely approachable
You
in our
are,
general vicinity?
I mean, Oren, for your point of view. But you're currently in a round room with a teleportation circle and you guys.
Yes, that was my other thing as well. Yeah, we haven't necessarily thought too far into where we're actually going to land and or forewarn anyone that we are going to land there. This is now a thing. Where exactly are we?
You're in a round room with stained glass at one side and a door at the other.
Oh,
Well, let's go
Jesus.
through said door, and then we can go from there.
Out of curiosity, can we see outside through the window?
You can see some light. There are stained glass windows, and you can see some movement outside. Something vaguely horse-shaped and cart-shaped and humanoid-shaped passing by.
How I hate you.
I know. It's almost like I force you to explore your surroundings.
No, you're also forcing me not to use Misty Step just to get out of the situation.
Oren's going to open the door.
Use doors like a pleb.
I know. I am not sorry. You open the door and, Oren, you find yourself in what looks like a half kind of hallway situation. I'm not entirely sure how you would describe that, but you know, in a library where you walk in and you have one side where there are just random doors leading off into who knows what because you're not staff and you don't really care. But it seems to have like a small roof with pillars holding it up, and then you see the library as a whole in front of you, and it is massive. Several, like 4-story tall, filled with books. There are smaller bookshelves at the center, and there are desks, writing desks, and like what looks like armchairs littered
not leaving.
everywhere.
Oren, who has poked his head out the door, says, "We're in the library. We can come out."
Nice.
Ugh, books.
I will bestow upon you that it's the very thing that brought you to this place is books. Show some appreciation.
Yay, books.
Even feigned happiness is better than none.
You just hear a shh from a corner.
No.
Can I see that person?
Yes.
I connect to their head and connect. Sorry, that sounds so bad. Mentally connect with them and I hush them really loudly in their brain.
It's walking up to you is a rather young-looking human woman. It's just, I'm terribly sorry. That was strange. I am terribly sorry, but if you haven't noticed, this room is rather big, and your voices carry.
I drop the door on the floor.
I
apologize for my brother. This isn't, as you can probably tell, this isn't his environment.
Oh, that
This
is
isn't his
completely
domain.
that is completely fine. We weren't expecting anyone today. Otherwise, there would have been someone to greet you at the circle.
This is kind of a last minute decision on our part. We came here looking for a particular person by the name of
Yes.
insert name here.
Madame Serene.
Yes.
Oh,
You read my mind. Wonderful.
well, one of you were already in my mind.
I blow a raspberry.
Me.
Oh, Madame Serene.
Can I roll a dex check to try it, or a sleight of hand to try and catch his tongue as he does that?
Oh no, it's like a mental raspberry, only in their brain.
Fine then. That's fine then.
Strange. Oh, I do not understand why you would need Madame Serene, but if you are so interested in the services she provides, which I personally believe is a bunch of hokum, you can find her at Warden's Gate.
Wonderful. What makes you feel like it's a lot of
Hokum.
hokum?
Well, I have, from the few times I've managed to observe her, I have not once caught her casting any form of divination spells. Which is clear indication of a scam artist.
Is it?
Well, either that or she is exceptionally skilled at hiding her casting.
Or she's a natural seer?
Oh, dear, natural seers would be using the divination school of magic.
Not if it was something innate to her. But we're not here about her prowess with divination.
Well, that's a good thing for you guys, because I still don't believe that she is, a real, genuine article. But I am not one to persuade tourists to a beautiful city from seeing the sights and meeting the locals. She should be at Warden's Gate, at the garden towards the north end of the gate itself.
Wonderful. Shall we? And as we head out, Romulus will look behind him and in her mind be like, "Thank you very much."
Right. Well, you are welcome back to use the circle. A head start or heads up would be appreciated. And
Noted.
she looks at the doors. Interesting choice of furniture.
It's
Oh.
bespoke.
I like surfing.
Well, we do have the Ondare River nearby in case you wish to try it out.
Sounds like a plan.
And if I may add, it's probably a wise idea for you to come via teleportation circle. The festival at Passage is currently disrupting a lot of travel.
The what passage? That feels
The
painful.
festival at Passage.
Oh. Right, sorry. I thought you said festivalic passage, and I'm like, I'm sure I've not heard of that body part. I would have ripped it off someone, I'm sure.
Yes, no. There has been a lot of disruptions in Passage lately. The festival being just one of them.
Oh, do tell.
Oh, you haven't heard?
No.
Well, it seems like the borders towards Droam has been disrupted as of late because some instability in that country itself. Not that a nation of monsters was stable to begin with.
How terrible.
Indeed. Well, there have been several instances, but it seems like there's some kind of upheaval happening. And, well, I don't have all the information, obviously, but House Orion caravans no longer pass through the little nation on their way to the north of the Eldine reaches, or to the Shadow Marshes. They opt to take ships instead.
That's terrible.
It is. It's increasing the cost of wares by a lot, but at least they get there instead of being stopped somewhere along the plains.
Oh, goodness.
Indeed. So, using a teleportation circle is, while pricey, probably the safest option at this moment.
This is where I'm thinking to myself, should I offer an offshoot to the railroad?
One slightly wonders whether or not we should have gone north of Lake Galifar instead of like skirt the edges of Droam instead, and it would have solved so many of our own problems. But no, someone wants to go straight across. Anyway,
Yeah, your employer.
Yeah. Yes, we're tasked with going in a fucking straight line across the continent. That reason.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm working on it.
Well, I do hope you enjoy our fair city.
Thank you very much.
Oren
go
has. Oren has standing, or is it
yes.
message?
I've got sending.
Okay.
I was actually going to use sending very briefly to connect to Flow. And just say, I heard about the unrest. Figure it's you. Everything okay? What can we do?
I'm gonna send a message to Lillith real quick.
Oh, I get details. Oh,
Yes.
oh. I like details.
Since Craren, I think Romulus tossed the sending stone towards Craren when starting marking up things on the map and doing other things.
We should probably inform Derek.
Yeah, but Craren is going to use said sending stone to inform Derek. Would a offshoot to the railroad be in? Let's see. What does it say? What does a would an offshoot of the railroad be in the cards if strategically important? Where in Fairhaven?
To Derek.
Yes.
Okay.
Joe, allowed to add a little bit of my own flavor.
Absolutely, you can do that.
You will get an answer, Terris,
Mm-hmm.
but you will hear panting as she's. You have heard her when she's basically on a warpath.
Yes.
And she would basically be like, well, the forces of the Phala is currently massing against the hags, like usual. Just a normal day. Having an issue with Durin. And she can't really say much more.
Nope. Because 25 words or less.
Yep.
Yep. Oren will pass that on to the rest of the party. He'll tell everybody what he sent to her and then what she sent back.
Interesting.
Is this a wolf girl? Question mark.
Yes.
Well, I give her that. Starting a war with her own country.
A just war. If it matters.
Well, I only, again, met Yaffe briefly.
Mm.
But I guess that means, and she looks at the twins. I guess that means you maybe want to... That was the word I would like to look for. Stay low. And she especially looks at Remus.
Remus is. Are we still inside the library?
Oh yes, because they're monsters.
But are we still inside the library? Whilst this is all going
We
on.
were on our way out, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We were on.
Oh, okay. Remus is staring back inside and just contemplating the idea of knocking a row of books over.
Permission to try and carry him out before he ruins the library.
Oh no, I'm just staring back. I'm not actually doing anything. I'm sending a message to the DM right now. I'm joking. Joking.
But maybe make less of yourself while you're here.
I feel like I should remind you that we are about to go and find a fellow Kalashtar who may or may not believe that we are part of the royal house. It might not be us that makes a scene.
One thing is you being Kalashtar, the other one is you breaking out your beasts, if that makes sense.
Well, the
Just think about it.
that's the problem. I don't really like the thinking idea, and mine tends to come out only in the most dire of circumstances.
Let me phrase it like this, though, since it does seem like you care for your brother. don't fuck up so we ends up in jail.
Again.
Fine,
Again.
he's getting used to it at this
Like
point.
the library, bitch.
I think Romulus will kind of mentally connect with Zin'dra on that subject. That's something I wanted to discuss later. Not necessarily a thing that we need to talk about now.
We can talk as we walk.
We could do that, yeah. So, what you mentioned at school about how wise it is to be damaged in a populated area, and just recent things about wanting control and all that, has got me thinking how viable it would be for me to continue being a lycanthrope.
You want to get rid
With-
of the curse.
I feel that it may pose more of a risk moving forward. Especially during times where when Remus loses control.
Well, it's easier to keep one under control than two.
Exactly.
Well, I've told
So,
you I would help if you have, like, the blood of the one that bit you.
that's the thing we need. I don't think I can. Well, as far as I'm aware.
This is where Craren has it and still hasn't told Romulus.
Well, that's a thing that I need to figure out. So perhaps Orin or Craren might have an idea. And maybe they can cast sending and send a message, but
Well, better safe now than later. And she will walk over to Orin. As we're still walking out, she will just take her pace down to Orin's pace. Orin.
Hmm?
How much for you to get the sending to that wolf girl?
Why would you have to pay me?
I have a feeling you don't like me.
I never said that.
But you speak. Either way,
I don't dislike you. I just
you're very
don't know you yet.
well. Either way. Sorry, I'm used to paying
cost-
people off.
It will cost you nothing.
I need a vial of Flo's blood, was it?
Right. I'll message her. Or I'll cast another sending. And he will cast another sending, just, another note.
Even faster back, you will hear a very angry, like, Craren lost it!
Yeah, just another note. May
And
need...
she will literally like, Craren lost it? How the f did he lose it? Is he a fucking nutcracker? He's supposed to... And it just cuts off.
Oh, goodness. Apparently Craren has some.
Everyone turns to Craren.
What? No
Do you
one
have
asked.
slow blood?
Yes.
That's
But I've
nonsense.
had it since she left. No one has asked, and it wasn't. No one has asked, and no one has expressed any desire to unlycanthrope themselves. So I didn't feel that it was pertinent to bring up as a by and by. I have blood on me. That's a weird thing.
No,
Oh.
not really. And I pull out the
It's a bit weird.
hobgoblin skull that we've still got.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh
no,
no,
oh
that
my
was
God.
rank now.
I'm joking. We
Ew.
don't. I'm sure we've removed it. Yeah,
Yes,
I dropped
you-
it off on the way up out of drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dropped it off.
That
Just
would be
what have we
so ranked by now.
Jesus Christ.
Well, Karen, do you mind if I have it?
Are you the thing?
Blood vial in case Romulus does decide. I don't think any one of you lots can remove curse that I know of.
I haven't thought too far into things, but I'm going to assume that it's not necessarily within a line of my profession, but I wouldn't be adverse to learning it. But if you're already skilled in the field, I assume that it would only make sense for you to do the deed, let's call it. I hold him, you spank him.
The thing
And what do I get to do?
I do not care what you two do in the bedroom time that you have. But if
That's good. to know.
Romulus here wants later to get rid of it,
Which is what I'm suggesting. Do I need to hold him while you spank him?
but I want you to be aware, Romulus. Even though I do have the blood, and I can remove the curse, we still need to wait for the new moon of Olorun for actually to get rid of it.
Do we know when the next moon will be?
Let me double check real quick.
DM
Yeah.
checking the moon chart.
Basically, so Area 26.
Yeah, that's one of those things that
Well,
while she's looking,
You are
um,
16 days away from the full moon right now. And it's another, I think it's 26 until the new moon after that. So 42 days.
Just over a month. Okay.
That's not too
It will
bad.
be done. Yeah, it will be done. I think it's making a wise choice.
Are you sure?
Well, every-
Didn't you
Well,
absolutely
It's-
want this?
I think so. Because in recent fights, we have had situations where both I and Remus have lost control. And that is infinitely worse than just one of us. So I think if I can keep a level head and not have to worry about turning, I'll be able to try and handle situations better, and there'll be less of a risk of an out of control beast.
Well, in the end, it's your
Um,
decision.
Well, you have about a month to think about it.
I do.
And I'm just gonna say, as to everyone in the party, no one is telling Mael that you actually have the blood. And she's having a panic attack right now.
On that
It's like
note,
2 vials.
can't.
huh?
Can't.
I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, Oren will use another sending and just go, never mind, he has it, didn't tell us. Is there anything we can do for you?
Yeah, Mael would basically like, fuck him. That's it.
She did say, keep it safe and don't tell. Crown has kept itself safe and hasn't told. So,
She said, keep it safe. Give it to him if he asks.
yes,
Not
and he
asked.
hasn't.
And Craren, as you are contemplating semantics, in your mind, you get an answer back to the sending you sent off.
Uh-huh.
As Fairhaven is House Orion territory. Do not engage. If possible, connect to existing line near Marketplace.
That's fair. That's entirely fair. So, double down.
Yes. Mostly because Passage, the city of Passage, is House Orion's headquarters.
Yeah.
And Fairhaven being the, capital of Ondare. Yeah, it's... Yeah.
I'm just saying that. I'm not going to. I'm just saying that should we actually pull it off? Yeah.
Yeah. You're trying to stay under the radar right now.
Yeah.
Derek is currently pissing off at least 3 dragon-marked houses.
Yeah, but so the question is more of a, if it's not on the table, we're not going to engage in the diplomacy game of things.
No.
And if it is on the table, we're going to have to step things up. That was more of the question. And if it's not on the table, which it's not, let's just not at the moment.
And as you step out into the... Yeah, but same time zone. Early morning light of Fairhaven, you are surrounded by the bustling and hustling of a major capital city. There are ever bright lanterns everywhere. There are people everywhere, and animals and carts and all kinds of beautiful and amazing and slightly claustrophobic things in this city. And we shall...
Oh, I get up. So
Yes.
much trouble.
Oh, yes. But we shall have to see what kind of trouble you get up to next time, as we are ending the session there.